So I'm back. Just mentioned about the end part of this this alien type experience. So I've never met before someone. Well, apart from the meditations, I've never really had something enter my dream that was from a reptilian type of strain. And like I say, it was since I took some Ormus that night that it happened, and that kind of experience was quite profound. But the other thing I sensed as well, now this is very, because sometimes I have tinnitus. It's not suffering. I think it's a part of the awakening process. And people also who have almost sometimes get to a point where they hear that tinnitus, but my tinnitus is all the time. It's a case of switching it on and off. Like I can switch it on now. And you can raise the frequency and lower frequency. So I'm actually able to manipulate it, which means it's a tool rather than something that's just quite random or punishing me in some way. It also doesn't reside necessarily in a particular ear or anything. It goes around your head. We can have other discussions like, if it was an inner ear infection, it would affect my balance. It would make me nausea and make me feel sick and give me headaches and all sorts of things. It doesn't. Anyway, so I woke up, and it also is affected by sunrise and sunset. The frequency is a lot higher, and that's probably to the sun communicating its waves into the planet. But maybe we'll touch upon that subject in a bit. But anyway, so the high frequencies are starting to come around, and I'm sensing that I'm still between the dreams. I was like, want to dream about this, I want to find out about this, and I could hear something making a loud noise in it, and like a higher pitched shriek. Now, this is the other thing. If your frequency, your brains are up, it can be read by other things around you that would operate on a higher frequency. But there was something there, and it was. I looked at it to find out what the source of it, and this alien race has a bat appearance and uses a sort of bat frequencies. So they're not too aware about humans. That's what I'm picking up, and they're sort of learning something new about us. So they realise, there's a species that's been identified by these reptiles. That's what they've been doing with all these years, and so they're not entirely sure where Earth is, I think, but they're obviously trying to learn from each other. Like us humans, we're always going to learn from other species. So these are kind of things that are being done at an intergalactic level, and I feel this is probably what's happening, that other species are spying on each other. But they might actually know this race. They just don't disclose all their information with each other. So they'd be interesting. I mean, I wouldn't want to freak people out. We have had like the Mothman or something, and that didn't figure to a normal type what we consider as an alien, something that can fly, and something with red eyes and sort of. But I'm not too sure if that's it. It's just that this thing had a bat appearance. The frequency was well high, and my tinnitus was beyond anything I've ever heard. It was so high pitched. But that could also be this experience as well, connecting to this sort of different race of the Dragonite. So yeah, that's the conclusion on the sort of the alien experience. But it's it's not at the moment sort of drifted away into my memories. But at the time, it was such a real surreal experience. And it was something that I couldn't. The only thing I can relate to is that in the past I've seen like Alien Nation use something like that, and they consider it like alien foreplay or something. That's something crazy, but it was like that. But it was different, being nipped as well, and the low frequencies. I know that, let's say reptiles use low frequencies to attract mates. So yeah, that's quite interesting, and what that was all about. So I'll end this video quite short.